I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes. Sorry I'm late, guys. You all know me. Technology is not my friend, so getting this all set up wasn't going in my favor. And I just got my daughter to sleep, so we should be good to go. I am gonna give it just a couple minutes. As you guys are jumping on, please say hello. Let me know that you're here, and then we will get going. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Allie. Hi, Lindsay. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes and then we are going to get rolling. Not even a couple minutes. I'll give it like another minute since I am late and I apologize. I was just trying to get set up. I'm excited to talk skincare, you guys. I have lots of information to share with you and I think that it'll be very beneficial in helping you guys talk more comfortably to your customers about the new royalty line and why we're using what we're using and why the ingredients are in our products and what they're doing for our skin. So as you guys are jumping on, say hi. Hi, Brittany. Hey, Kelly. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, I'm giving it 30 more seconds. So I thought it would only be appropriate to show you guys what the skincare is doing for my skin. I honestly, hi Rebecca, I'm always so distracted by these people joining. So my skin has never looked better since I started using these products when we got our samples at convention and then we're able to order at the beginning of this month. So it has really helped transform my skin in just this short period of time. So I'm really excited to kind of share with you guys what I'm using and why we're using, certain products. So we are gonna get going. Yeah, it's a little cold. Oh my God, I'm freezing. I'm like, I gotta put on my cozy sweater. It's really not, it's probably in like the, I don't know, high 50s, low 60s, but my heat's not on yet. So it's just chilly and I'm always cold. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get started. So we are royalty. We are the skincare line. This is going to revolutionize our business. We are going to be able to offer all these products that are going to change. Well, we are offering these products that are changing people's skin. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit in depth about skin, but not to the point where it's really confusing. I want you to know the layers of your skin and why things affect your skin and how to combat and be counteractive to some of the stuff that happens over time to our skin. So I have some notes in front of me, so pardon me if I look down or you hear me turning pages. But I want to talk about our skin and the layers of the skin. So there's 3 layers of our skin. The first layer is the epidermis. So this is the outermost layer of your skin, the waterproof barrier, and this is what creates like your skin tone. So you'll notice like you'll get tanner or paler. So this is just think like your shell. It's your outermost layer of the skin. The second layer is your dermis. So beneath the epidermis contains the connective tissues, your hair follicles, your sweat glands. Think of like the meat of your skin is in that dermis. And then below that is the deeper subcutaneous, or what they call the hypodermis, which is the fat and connective tissue underneath there. So those are the 3 layers of the skin, and it's gonna all kind of build upon each other as I keep talking about our skin. And I really wanna talk about some trigger words and just some things that you're gonna hear me say in describing our products. And I'm gonna kind of just go through some great skin terminology so that you guys can have these in your tool belt of talking about products. So 3 layers of the skin: epidermis, dermis, and then hypodermis, or the deeper subcutaneous level. Okay, let's talk skin types before we get into the other terminology. So we've got normal skin types: oily, dry, combination, and sensitive. Your skin type can change over time. It depends on a lot of different things in your life. How much intake of water you have, which can affect your elasticity. How oily you are affects how soft your skin is. How sensitive your skin is can affect discoloration, redness, all that kind of stuff. So over time, as we age, as we go through hormonal changes as women, your skin type can vary in two total extreme ways. So it's something to always be conscious of, so we can't get into ritualistic habits of using the same thing over and over and over, because it will change over time, and you need to adjust your skincare regimen as well as your makeup regimen depending upon how your skin is holding up and handling different times in your life. So starting with normal skin, not too oily, not too dry, few imperfections, no real sensitivity. You'll have a radiant complexion. Some people will say they have normal skin, but no one has perfect skin. At times it can feel normal, but we can edge to an oily side or we can edge to a drier side, depending upon, circumstances. Combination skin can be dry or normal in some areas and oily in others. So a lot of people deal with this where they feel normal, they'll be dry in some rough patches and then oily in a T-zone. So pores can look larger than normal because they're more open. You could have super shiny skin, you could have more blackheads in certain areas if you're in combination skin. So dry skin, if you are extremely dry, your pores will almost be invisible. You really won't be able to see them. You'll have dull, rough patches, red patches, dull complexion. Your skin is less elastic. And then if you're really, really dry, you'll have way more visible lines. I'm going to try to just okay, Brittany, if a customer doesn't know what type of skin they have, would you call it combo? Well, you're going to want to dig deeper. So this is why I want to talk about this stuff with you guys. You can't just rely on them telling you what skin type they have. You have to dig a little deeper and ask and kind of have these tools in your tool belt to say, okay, do you notice that you break out in certain areas of your skin? Do you notice that you see your makeup, if somebody has deeper, drier lines, the makeup will almost cake in those areas. So you need to dig a little deeper, ask a little bit more questions, and not just rely on them and say that they're combination. So if they don't know, ask some more questions would be my recommendation. Okay, back to dry skin. So skin can crack, peel, itch, irritate, inflame. Dry skin. I battle dry skin in the winter a lot here. External factors, lots of like indoor heating. I take really hot showers, hot baths affect that. Hormonal changes, it could be in your genes. Oh, weather can do it. You'll notice you can get wind, sun, and cold can affect the dryness in your skin. So there's a lot of things that can cause dryness to your skin. And not just on your face, on your body too. So there's also like a lot of chemical components in some cosmetics that can cause your skin to irritate and dry out. A lot of harsh alcohols will cause skin to become dry. So that's why it's really important for your customers to be looking at labels. And a lot of the cheap stuff, the first ingredient is alcohol or water, so it's diluted with that kind of junk. Going over to the next skin type of oily. So anybody with oily skin, you're going to see a lot more enlarged pores. That's what I get for trying to push something. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm distracted. So enlarged pores, you're going to have a dull or a shiny complex. Blackheads are going to be really prevalent. Pimples, any sort of acne, cystic acne. Oiliness can change depending upon the time of year. And some things that can cause or worsen it, you'll notice like teenagers in puberty, like going through puberty, hormonal imbalances of women having babies, or on any type of hormones, whether it be the pill or something like that. Stress can cause your skin to become more oily. Hey, Fiona. Hey, Kelsey. And then too much humidity, sweating, heat, all that kind of stuff can cause you to become oily as well. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, so 4 out of the 5, we're now on to sensitive. So just think sensitive skin, redness, itching, burning, dryness are all components of sensitive skin too. So hi, Ashley Marie. So those are the skin types. Just kind of wanted to run through that so that you guys have, hi Charlotte, a little bit more to talk about when you are trying to sit down and prescribe the right products for your customers and really be able to dive in and know what products are going to meet their needs, because that's really important. Guessing is not an option with this line. You want to make sure that they're using the right products and they're getting the results that they need. So, okay, moving on from skin types, I want to give you guys just a little bit of knowledge on some skincare or skin terminology. So when we get into ingredients, I can help you guys understand a little bit further. Elasticity. So when you hear us talk about elasticity of the skin, it's the skin's ability to stretch and go back to normal once the stretch is gone or not needed. You're going to hear us talk about collagen. Collagen lives in that second layer in the dermis of your skin. You're going to hear us talk about sebum, which is an oil secretion of the sebaceous gland. So somebody who is oily will have an overproduction of sebum. The same thing can happen too with like your scalp. Sometimes everybody associates dandruff with dryness. Sometimes it's an overproduction of sebum on the scalp, and it will flake and become almost wax-like. It's almost like a waxy texture. So that's when you hear us talk about sebum or dissolving sebum. That's what it's an overproduction of that sebaceous gland. You're going to hear a lot about antioxidants and free radicals, and I really struggled in how I was going to try to describe this to you guys. So it gets a little sciencey, techy. I don't know. I'm not really that great at explaining this. So please ask questions if this doesn't make sense, because we're going to get into talking about molecules and atoms, which is not my gig, but this is what I want you guys to understand about free radicals. So I'm going to read it because this made more sense as I was writing it out on how to explain it. So everything in the world is made from a molecule, right? Molecules are made up of atoms, and atoms are made up of pairs of electrons. So when an atom is missing from an electron, okay, so when an atom is missing, when an atom is missing an electron, it's defined as a free radical. So does everybody understand that? What a free radicals are? Right? Free radical is molecules are made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of pairs of electrons. When an atom is missing an electron, it's a free radical. Are we good? I don't want to go further unless everybody understands. Okay. So free radicals damage the skin by trying to grab that extra electron from atoms in the skin. So I'm going to back up. So the free radicals are damaging your skin by trying to grab that extra electron that it's missing from the atoms that your skin is made up of. So that's how they are damaging your skin. It causes damage to our skin's DNA, which then starts speeding up the aging process. So that is my definition of like what a free radical is, and like where are they? So does that make sense? Does anybody have questions on that? So where are free radicals? Free radicals are coming from pollution, smog, dust and cigarette smoke, and like the biggest culprit is the sun. So what does free radical damage look like? It looks like brown spots. You guys, I have them along my skin. You can see like, and people call them age spots, hyperpigmentation. Like you're going to see some people get more of them as they age. I'm getting them on my forehead. This is all free radical damage. It weakens the skin so that it's going to start to look